Hello everyone, this is Pro Pokédex. Welcome back to a PTCGO video. Wow, it's been a while. It's been a long time, but I mean, I say that every single video now because that's just the way it goes, guys. It's just the way it's gonna be. I already told you it's gonna be an archiving, so considering that this channel is meant to show off decks now, and maybe showdown videos sometime in the future, like 7th gen future, I was trying to figure out what deck to show because I didn't really know, and like, there's so many decks, but I feel like, you know, I could show you Greninja, I could show you Twitch Chomp, I could show you Megadino, but I wanted to show you a deck that kind of, you know, I'm comfortable with. That's probably what's going to happen if you guys watch these videos. And thank you to all of you who have been subscribing to YouTube coming from over from Twitch. That's really, really cool of you guys. But, you know, there's content to be had, and we're trying to get the content here. So, I decided to go the Legacy route, and you're probably going, noob, you've played so much 5th gen in the past, and now you're coming back to 5th gen. Well, it's 5th and 4th gen, first of all. And second of all, I never actually played Speed Lugia. So, if you've never seen Speed Lugia before, and by the way, these videos are usually very informative on how decks work, the thought process behind the building, as well as if you guys want to learn how a deck plays, you can generally watch the overall features of how I play it. Also, just as a quick disclaimer for all of you who have not been here before, because I'm doing this now, 15 Yu-Gi-Oh! Or 14 Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos? Oh my god. Pokemon. This is Pokemon. The way that I build my decks are just my idea. I usually don't copy decks off of websites or anything like that. If Twitch chat helps me, I name it after Twitch. So, this is obviously mine. But anyways, Lugia-EX has an ability where if you knock it out with its attack, it has to be knocked out by this damage here, or boosted by Deoxys in the back, you basically take an extra prize. Very, very powerful ability. And the whole idea behind the deck is to really accelerate the Lugia, but it's more or less a plasma mix. You have the Thundurus-EX, which was extremely popular back in 5th gen, but still has a lot of power now. For 1 energy, you basically put an energy card from your discard pile to one of your Team Plasma Pokemon. So anyone but Keldeo can basically be loaded up here. Deoxys has an ability that's just to, like, Regirock-EX, except it boosts Team Plasma attacks by 10 except itself, of course. But essentially, the way you run this is it's full special energy. The reason for this is we don't need to accelerate anything but with Colress machines. We do only have 3 Colress machines in the deck, but because of the Dawn of Junk Arm being in Legacy, this allows us to actually grab more. So we actually technically have access to 4 Colress machines if we needed to. But essentially, the way you do this is you load up either Kyurem or Lugia as the attackers. You put Deoxys in the back to give him the damage bonuses, since there's no likes of muscle bands or any other boosting thing other than Silver Bangle, which would actually only work on Kyurem in this case, because Silver Bangle cannot be placed on EXs. But basically, you load these guys up, you get this damage flowing with this, and you go from there. Now, there's 2 ways you could actually play this deck out. Depending on the deck that you're playing against, Kyurem is really good for spreading damage out and around. At the same time, Blizzard Burn is very synergistic with Keldeo-EX, because if you rush it in with a Float Stone and then retreat back out, Blizzard Burn can be used again from the Kyurem. So this is really good in decks that you cannot burst down with Lugia straight out. Lugia-EX really becomes useful when the Pokemon are either weakened, or if you're playing a deck such as Sableye Garbodor, where you can pick them off in one blow, with maybe the assistance of a Deoxys in the back, or just, you know, no assistance at all, and take the extra prize off of it. It does become a very powerful EX cleanup, which means that these two actually work quite well together when you start spreading damage out. There's very little healing in Legacy, right? There's no access to Rough Seas, there's no access to the likes of Pokemon Center Lady. You're pretty much looking at Potion, Max Potion, and that's pretty much it. Super Potion, but no one runs that. There are some powerful combinations you all have to be aware of. Hypnobank obviously exists. The reason why I'm running 2 Virbank City Gym is because a lot of people run Hypnobank, so I rely on the fact that people will most likely be playing it for me, and generally speaking in Stadium Wars, I like to hope that my opponent does the work for me so that I can get an advantage with some discard and search power. But essentially, you're looking at 3 Lugia, 3 Kyurem. I'm happy with that. 2 of these guys to just load up some of the special energies. Rainbow Energy is in here just to be that extra supplement in case you want something like Keldeo-EX to attack as well. That's the one thing that actually this deck rarely gets to see, but if it happens, it happens, where Keldeo-EX will actually be attacking. If your deck's going well enough, you don't need to rely on that, but who knows? Either way, we've got 2 Ultra Ball, 2 Team Plasma Ball. It's pretty good for searching here. You've got 2 Tool Scrapper. The reason is Silver Mirror is a really big pain, especially since Virgin is, Virizion Genesect, by the way, runs rampant, and a lot of people run Silver Mirror in their weaker, or in their lower HP decks just to completely shut those types of decks down. Escape Rope, because we could do that with Keldeo, but also because I don't want to rely on Pokemon Catcher. After the 5th gen Pokemon Catcher nerfs, I decided, forget it, we are not playing Pokemon Catcher anymore. I don't like the 50-50, I'd rather play around this, and it's paid off in dividends. 2 ends, 4 Juniper, 4 Professor Oak's New Theory, which is a spectacular card, might I add. Really happy that they brought this one back, because I remember playing this just casually in 5th gen. And this card just has so much power to it. It's actually unreal. So that's the thing. But you've got more than enough draw here. We don't actually run any random receivers because we have so much draw. I have actually considered putting in 1 random receiver to this deck. You guys could probably tech that in, maybe over an Eviolite. Eviolite's a choice of item here as well as the Float Stone. Float Stone obviously to help Keldeo or just help anyone else at all. But Eviolite is just a super powerful item because it protects. It's just on basic Pokemon, but that's all this deck is. But the more important thing is it's any damage done at any time. So you could put this to stop the likes of Thundurus-EX, stop the likes of Kyurem. Any type of spread damage that is from an attack, you can place it on someone on the bench that's actually being loaded up. And as a result, it gives a lot of durability. Even Darkrai-EX also gets a little bit stopped by it. But even so, because again, Kyurem and Lugia might take a little bit of time to set up. I mean, Lugia needs 4 energy and has to discard a Plasma Energy to actually use the attack. So you need to stall for as long as possible, and Eviolite is, in my opinion, better than just giving it health from the likes of a Giant Cape or something of the sort. And of course, the dehumidifier always goes on when I record. That is a 3, almost 4-year-old joke. In December, it'll be a 4-year-old joke. It's actually ridiculous. Wow. Anyways, but 2 DCEs, 4 Plasma Energy, obviously, 4 Prism, and 3 Rainbow Energy has done us well. Computer Search for, you know, Computer Search, just because Computer Search. And actually, we don't have to run Dowsing Machine because this pretty much covers most of the stuff that we're going to be looking to do. But yeah, that's the deck, ladies and gentlemen. It works pretty well. Weaknesses, Fluffy Chomp, which is Garchomp Altaria, is disastrous for us because Mach Cut from Garchomp is only 1 energy and it discards special energies. Essentially, if you discard the special energies, you have to rely on the Thundurus-EX to reload. But the problem is the moment you have to dip in speed, the whole idea of this deck is you win really quickly. You either win really quickly, or it's a struggle to maybe win, or you're just absolutely destroyed. The addition of Lost Remover, which is basically Enhanced Hammer, puts the energy in the Lost Zone, is probably the #1 killer to this deck, as well as Silver Mirror if Tool Scrapper is not available, which means we actually have to rely on the Keldeo-EX to do something good. Luckily, we have Hypnobank, but there is Vileplume running around. There's a 4th gen Vileplume with a Poke Body that also shuts down item use, which is just like, why the hell did Poke Bodies ever exist? Because Garbodor doesn't affect it, and Garbodor Vileplume is a deck that someone played against me, and it was actually quite disgusting, and made me cry. But the point is, this deck is meant to really accelerate hard, so you want to try and keep pressure as much as possible. You just go from there. But yeah, that's the deck. You will see it in action. We'll get a couple of games here just to demonstrate how the deck will work. And yeah, I will see you in a match. Alright, Eternals. Interesting. That looks like Weavile. Okay, Weavile eggs, by the way, is disgusting. But the funny thing is, we actually kind of stand a chance to beat it. Now, this deck in particular, we like to go second more times than not because we usually get the ability, but because this deck runs really fast, I'm actually going to decide to go first. I know he has to evolve in the Weavile, and he can't do that on turn 1. I think Weavile Eggs would be the only deck that I would not go second against, just because I need to set up as quick as possible. If I can pick off a Weavile right away, it would be good for me. So we're actually going to leave with the Kyurem here. We don't need to leave with Thundurus because we have no way of discarding the special energy to get the value off of it. This is actually Speed Lugia. Oh my god, what the hell? We can actually get the immediate donk on this Cleffa. I honestly thought this was Weavile Eggs. It could still be Weavile Eggs. Cleffa can run it. I don't know about Lugia, but it's a very interesting choice. Also, Eviolite does not block the damage from the Rainbow Energy, but, you know, it becomes very nice when you see that. But we're going to take an immediate prize here. And unfortunately, we don't actually have a thing for this. Okay, Float Stone's okay if we need to switch out, but we won't know. I was just about to click to see if I could find Twitch chat. I'm so used to actually live streaming. That's kind of ridiculous. Fun, though. Super fun. Ugh, that's not good. Hypnobank is a super powerful combination. It's just so good. Now, he might actually set up here. As I mentioned, Lugia-EX, because it's all just colorless, you can get something like this and go for a DCE, maybe? Oh boy, this could be really bad. If he gets it, we're in a lot of trouble. Juniper might just get that for him. He'll get 2 prizes off it as well. Maybe he'll demonstrate the power of Lugia-EX for us. Doesn't look like it, though. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Okay, we need something to accelerate. This is not an acceleration, but... what I'm thinking here is actually going to get Keldeo Float Stone. The combination going here so I can actually send out the Thunder to start attacking for super effective damage. So we're going to go for the Keldeo here. This is back in 5th gen anyways. This I honestly recommend for anyone playing in Legacy just to have this combo. Like look how strong this combination is, and because the prevalence of free treat other than Darkrai doesn't exist, it's just such an insane amount of things that you can do with it. So super effective. That's not bad. We're gonna be able to put Rainbow Energy for free on him. Hopefully find one more, and we could actually win next turn if he doesn't play anything else. He can't kill us with Plasma Gale either, so we should be in the clear. Not unless he does that, but we can get through the poison. If you do die to poison, it actually does not give him the extra prize. He has to kill from his damage flat. So it is Plasma Weavile. It is Weavile, so I guess it's a interesting mix. That's kind of neat. But usually Weavile works just being flat Weavile attackers. That's what makes it the strongest thing ever. Hopefully he finds his 4th Plasma Energy, or it's a waste of a Colress Machine. I think it's a waste of a Colress Machine. I think so. So he's only got 3 Plasma Energies to work with, so this isn't actually going to kill. It's 120 plus the 5th 30 damage we're going to take from Poison. We live with 10. Because of Keldeo Float Stone, you can actually negate Hypnobank. That's what makes it such a good... We don't want that right now. That's okay, so we're going to rush in. We're just going to get him as low as possible here. Hopefully get another energy that we can place on him. Or you know what? No, we don't want to give him the kill. But we'll give him 3 prizes if we do that. So I think we might go into this and pick off the Cleffa. I think that's our best play here. We go for the Frost Spear, actually pick off the Cleffa here. This is not bad. It's a little awkward because we're not getting any draw acceleration here. Deoxys does not help. Although 80 damage will actually not put in range tonight. Oh, we might just lose this because we're short 10. Unless we miraculously draw a 2nd Plasma Energy. He's got that Darkrai as well. Alright. So, obviously just a mix of stuff. But that's okay. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right, guys? The fact that he's gotten 3 Junipers has given him a lot of advantage right now. He just has a lot of cards to work with, even if they're not the most effective. So he will get 2 prizes off this Plasma Gale, but he is running out of energy. He'll have 1 more attack out of that Lugia, but it won't matter at this point because Speed Lugia, as long as it's done its job, it does not matter. So I'm going to do that just in case we can switch into something better. This is actually okay. We're going to do this to grab a Juniper. We have to. As much as I'd like to get the extra damage, let's see how many Deoxys we have in the deck. We only have 1. We only have 1 full art, so... Full art Juniper, though. What? Game! Why? That's mean. That's so mean. Juniper. We got the poison, though, so that's really good. However, I'd rather load... You know what? Let's get a Lugia here. 60 plus 30 will actually kill. So let's do this. So we can kill it. We're not going to take we're going to take the 2 prizes off it. We're actually going to grab a Lugia so we can drop an energy on it, and then we're going to Colress Machine it. Yeah, that's definitely the play here. So we go here. Now, it might seem a little silly, but if we can get the Darkrai out, like essentially it means that we have a loaded up. He can't actually attack with anything, and we're going to live unless he poisons Thundurus. That'd be the only way he gets away with this. How many energies do we have? 4? Excellent. So I'm going to do this, just put that onto him. We're actually going to put this... Actually, I want to take a look at... 30 damage? It'll still kill. So we're going to put this over here. Very powerful. We're not going to Tool Scrap because that'd be just on me. Funny. Okay, we're going to Ride a Knuckle, plus we can put energy on the Lugia, which means it's loaded up. The funny thing about discarding Rainbow Energy is we don't take the damage from playing Rainbow Energy. That's also part of the reason why it's good with Thundurus-EX. I'm going to take the 2 prizes here. There's the Juniper. That's my babe right there. Well, not really babe. It's more like, there's my Professor. That does work. What is she holding in her hand? It looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh box. Actually, you know what? It looks more like a Game Boy Pocket. You guys remember that? The Pocket Monster or whatever? The Game Boy, like before the Game Boy Color, just the Game Boy, the block. How did he... Oh, damn. Okay. Well, he's going to kill us with this. He's going to switch. That's okay. I didn't see the energy on him. That was silly of me. He also doesn't have the Free Treat Sneasel, which is unfortunate. Free Treat Sneasel is the best one. Hide in shadows. That's fine. Now, he actually just gave us the win because he switched into this. I think he feels like he's hopeless. But that's game. Okay, GG. Overflow for the win. I guess. But that's generally... So that's actually an example of a slower way that this deck can run. Oh, come on, give me those dead boxes from last night. No! That's one of the slower ways that your deck can run, but it's, again, quite efficient if you get the resources just spreading out. Thundurus helps with spreading out those resources in tough situations. So he's actually got... Oh, he does have one of the free treat ones. This is the one you actually want all of, because it's really good. Just for the free treat. Okay, not bad, boys. We will hit up another one. Sorry, guys, I have music in my ears. Oops. Noob, you're not supposed to admit that. It's different music from what you're listening to, too. So it's kind of funny that way. Alright, this is another Eviolite deck. That should be full Eviolite, just based on those colors. I'd be very surprised otherwise, unless it's like Darkrai Executor, which I haven't seen in forever. That's a truly 5th gen thing with Blockade, because Blockade was just disastrous. Waiting for your opponent to load the game, but the game is already loaded. You mean the match? Pokemon, come on, man. Get your language correct. You're English. You're English. Not English, you're English. You don't speak English as your first language. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But English, boys. So for those of you who are just here from YouTube, hope you guys are not too upset at the change in content or, you know, lack of videos. I found some time today, which was nice. Now, when this gets uploaded, it's a complete story. Found enough time to record. Then I have to edit it. Editing is just like, ugh. I've started to dread editing. That's part of the reason why I also stopped YouTube, is because of the main content. I dreaded it. I used to love it, and then it just became so tedious. And the computer that I do it on is crap. I don't do it on my laptop. Although I think I can now. This is a super intense game, boys and girls. And attack helicopters, because we discovered those on Twitch. Animals. Whew! You know, we have a saying for that. It's free. And I'll take it. I should have checked the deck, but that's okay. Alright, that was a nice little interlude. Let's try again. Alright, ooh. That could just be Darkrai Sableye with Jirachi. Pretty sure that might actually be what it is. Dorija, nice mustache, my friend. Okay, so if it is Darkrai Sableye, we don't have a lot of acceleration, but the cool thing here is, because we're going second, we're going to leave the Thundurus so we can put the extra energy on the Lugia. Again, another benefit to what you're actually looking at here with the Thundurus. The fact that we've led with Thundurus in both games that you've seen so far, generally means, there it is! Whoo boy! So, most optimal here would be getting a Deoxys and Hypnobank. Or he does the Virbank for me. This is going to be quite painful, though. I do actually want to build the Darkrai Sableye deck, because I never had the opportunity to before. Ooh, very well played. Damn. Alright. That sucks. Bicycle for 1. Sounds about right. Ooh, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Don't tell me you got it. Oh yeah. Wow. Alright. That's as lucky as you're going to get, boys, from 2 bicycles that draw you a total of a Tierno. Or a Charon in this game, I guess. Well, we got what we wanted. If we survive this, we can search for Hypnobank in one shot. Nice. That's good, that's fine. So we can actually, in this case, put the Float Stone down because we did not get the Keldeo. Can one-shot. So there we go. So we don't care. This is against Darkrai Sableye. We're going to be able to one-shot the Sableyes anyways. Darkrai, after some damage from a Kyurem, will still be able to be killed. Because if you get 3 Deoxys on your bench, it's 150 damage plus poison, basically dead. Even if you don't get the overflow damage. Blizzard Burn can do the same. Same? Now, the problem here is I actually cannot discard energy. That is a problem because I would have liked to do that. So we're going to do this. We're actually going to play the Float Stone just on this guy. Let's not do that yet. I want to end first. Oh, yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. But we do want to actually find a way to Ultra... But we do want to Ultra Ball here to get the Keldeo Float Stone going. And then... See, now this is actually a problem because Darkrai Sableye... So basically, Darkrai Sableye, Virgin is very difficult for us to kill. I didn't go over that either because Virgin just has such quick damage and spread damage that makes it very difficult for the Speed Lugia to set up. Another issue that we can run into is actually... Okay, I want to... First, let me think this through. We're going to discard... This... I think. Yeah. Discard this and this, because we're going to put the Plasma Energy on Lugia. And we're going to grab Keldeo Float Stone. 2 should be enough. So now we switch into the Thundurus. But Virgin just has such quick damage and everything that it makes it very, very difficult. Oh, no, I didn't. I just realized I didn't get the Hypnobank. Oh, I didn't get Hypnobank combo. Okay, so next plan here is go for the Kyurem. So we can actually start picking off both of them. 40 damage, would pick the other Sableye, just get those things weakened. Loss Remover is going to be a big deal because of Darkrai Sableye just gets the Loss Removers and Life Dews, which is super aggravating. Tool Scrapper also sucks major nerds, so, you know, we're getting kind of... It's very difficult for Speed Lugia. Speed Lugia is actually, in my opinion, not even the strongest deck anymore in the metagame. I don't see many people playing Speed Lugia. That was the first Lugia I've seen against me in a very long time playing Legacy. So, but yeah, Speed Lugia was pretty god tier back in 5th gen, and now it's kind of like, maybe tier 2, maybe 3 even. We push it a little bit lower. When it works, but it doesn't. It takes a while for it to actually get something done. Luckily, he's not found any Lost Removers, though, or Enhanced Hammers, or Crushing Hammers, or anything stupid that would completely shut down our energy. And another thing about Virgin is, Virizions can set up on Kyurems because Kyurem, it resists water, which sucks. Okay, so we have no choice here but to actually go into this. We're not going to get a prize, and he can keep grabbing Life Dew, but luckily we'll be able to ping him off, hopefully. Uh-oh. The game knows, it's like, we don't want you to do it. We have to retreat here and keep pressure up. We could attack, but there's no reason to not to do this. So we'll poke this down, so we'll die to the next Deoxys bonus. We don't get a prize, it just gets out of the way. But he will bring this out because for sure it's fine. But yeah, Fluffy Chomp. There's a lot of things that can go wrong for Speed Lugia. I mean, Hypnotoxic Laser is always a problem for anybody. But this is a tough matchup for us. In order for us to win this, we have to go... We have to get a big advantage early. You did not hear me texting. Dark Patch also makes this really difficult. Like, basically, it's a tough match. This is a really tough matchup for us. However, this end is going to be super valuable for us more than him. I feel like he didn't have anything, but this just gives us a lot of resources, which is why I actually run more Ponts. I would recommend running more Ponts than ends if you can. Ah! Gets rid of the color, of course he does. That makes the most sense. Damn. Now, here's the cool thing. Because he's played Virbank, I assume he's never going to get rid of that ever again. We have lost both Float Stones, though. But we can actually just, do this to dump both of these and grab another Deoxys. And that would actually be pretty much the most optimal setup for our bench at this point, in this particular situation. So we're going to do this. We're going to get rid of both of these. We're going to maybe find a Junk Arm with the Pont. But this is pretty much the best setup you could see against Darkrai Sableye if you plan to play Speed Lugia. I mean, going for the damage here still makes sense. Can't set both of these up unless he gets a Dark. He has to get a Dark Patch and this. The other thing that's bad about this is he can get Dark Claw. He has access to Dark Claw, which is basically Muscle Band for Dark types. It's very disastrous for us. Pont. Hopefully we find the Junk Arm. Would be nice. Don't get it. Unfortunate. That really does suck. Okay, we can't actually use any of these at the moment. We don't need to, at least, because this goes on anyone. Super balanced. Super, super balanced card. not. This, and yeah, I think we just... Although what we could do at this point, weaken both Darkrai's, 140 damage. He's stuck in this situation, so he'd have to have some way of switching. I have a feeling I actually want to poke both of these down so that maybe Lugia can get a kill on one of them. This is 150 health, though, which means we'd have to wait for something to die, which will eventually happen with this guy. Grab the third Deoxys and just go full ham with this one. No, let's do that. We're going to put them both in range. We're going to try and get them both in range. This one's in range to die right now to a setup Lugia, which just takes a DCE and 2 Colress machines. And we have access to, I think, 3 Plasma Energies in the deck. We'll check, we'll confirm that next turn. There it is. That's what sucks. So he is going to be able to pick this off faster than I wanted it to. He's going to also put this one out in front. If we do get the full setup, though, we're in a really good spot. Jirachi to give himself supporter. Very nice play. Jirachi could have a lot of value in a deck like this as well, just because free treat from Darkrai. That's what we want to do. Ooh, that's mean. Damn it. Okay, that really sucks. But we have a Juniper. We don't need the other 2 Kyurem. I think we have to go. But then again, if we don't put out the, if we lose the Kyurem here, which we will, yeah, it's gonna be very risky for us to fully invest into these 2. Honestly, I don't think we have a choice though. We're gonna have to go into this, pray that we get an Eviolite or something going for this. I also don't want to. Oh man. We don't have a choice. We have to go for the extra card. It's the only thing I can think of. We have to. Did we get it? Oh, we did! Oh my god! I think we actually may have done it, guys. Hold on. Okay, we have to play this the correct way. So we do this. Hopefully we have 2 of the... Oh my god, we did it. Okay, we can't kill. We can poison it, though. We can poison? Oh my. Oh my. Okay. So we're going to play this, and we're going to dump these. Oh, we can't. We have to dump this. Oh, that's so dirty. That's bad, man. That's bad. It sounds so weird from upstairs right now. It's so dirty, guys. We can get the 2 prizes off of it. But that's it. There is one more Lugia in the deck, so let's actually discard the Lugia instead of the Plasma. This and this. Let's grab the Colress machine. Yeah, we're going to keep this Plasma Energy in hand. We're going to poison him. That gets rid of 3 energy. That's actually quite powerful for us. We're going to attack. It's only 140 damage, unfortunately, but we have another play as long as he doesn't discard anything. Okay, he dies to the poison. Excellent. This is one of those situations where it can kind of suck when Lugia is just off because it's such a huge investment. But 2 prizes is 2 prizes, and that's exactly what we want right now. That's exactly what we want right now. So even if he plays Life Dew, we get 1 prize off the Sableye. Something that could scare me is that, for sure. Please don't put me to sleep. Thank you very much. Poison is not appreciated. Junk Hunt's just going to mean... Okay, well, he does that. That kind of blows. Could help for a Colress machine play, though. Still 4 cards. It's still 4 cards. Well, there you go. There's the Colress machine play that I was talking about. Excellent. Catch... Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, he got it! Shoot. Okay, so he poisoned us. That saves our Lugia. Puts us in a really bad spot because we can't switch right now with the 2 retreat cost. Which means we need Junk Hunt. We have 1 potentially left in the deck. Can't even make a 2 Colress machine play because there's only 1 energy left in the deck. Life Dew Crushing Hammer. Disgusting. Okay. Oh, game, you're so beautiful. Oh my god. Wow. That's incredibly lucky. That is incredibly lucky. The fact that we got that. He didn't even bring back the catcher. Okay, so in this situation, this is where we need the other Lugia. Reason being, I don't see him healing. Darkrai decks generally don't heal. We got the other Lugia now we can set up if needed. We are going to get 2 prizes off of this. Beautiful. And we have 1 more play. If he discards the Plasma Energy, we're in deep doo-doo. Because then this thing can no longer attack until we load up the Thundurus. But, because Thundurus can bring back Plasma Energies, we're still technically safe. Escape Rope is actually nice to have. He's just doing that until he finds an energy for his Sableye. He would not leave that out there. But he can't put out Jirachi or Sableye if he doesn't discard my energy. So he's in trouble. In fact, I think actually making this play was incorrect. If he had put that out, put the energy on that, and put the energy... No, he's got energy switch. Damn it, but he's not going to kill. Dark Patch won't... Or, he has to poison me. He has to poison. Life Dew does not save his life. It's still 2 prizes. This will save his life, though. He actually got it. Oh, no. He actually got it. That's ridiculous. And oh, in the end too. Are you kidding me? What? What? Oh my God! What an extraordinary series of events for him, and what terrible stuff for me. Okay, Pot. Thank God. No, come on, dude. Really? That's disgusting. Wow. Now let's see if he recognizes that I need my Thundurus. He does. Wow. Okay, so this guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows how to play 5th gen. Unreal. That's unreal. And we've lost both DCEs. Okay. We have both Tool Scrappers in the deck though. So we might be able to kill him. I can't load him up because I need a King-a-Majik. Get Float Stone as well. Oh man, we're in such a bad spot right now. God. Friggin' Crushing Hammer saving his life. How many has he used? It's just 2. Thank you. Okay, let's try and put him to sleep. Is that our last one? 3rd. Didn't get it. Okay, well, it's one less thing to be shuffled back in the deck. Let's see what we can get. We do get this. Don't get him out, though. We can get him out, though. Bam, bam. Hold on. Float Stone makes sense here. Oh man, this is nightmares back to 5th gen. We put this here, we put this on him, takes the extra 10 damage, no big deal. We're gonna start loading up the other loot. We have to load this guy up now. We have to load him up now. Or, what we do is we load him up. Hope to God we get the, we have to get a Tool Scrapper, so I think actually loading this guy might make the most sense. Believe it or not. We still have 2 Rainbow Energies left in the deck. We just have to get a Plasma Energy onto this. Okay, new plan. We're going to try and get rid of that, win from this. He's not going to leave it in, though. Like, there's no way he's leaving it in. Do we have Escape Rope? We do. We still have Escape Rope in the deck. It's not gonna force him into anything, but is this the correct play? Nothing is. Can't force it out. This may have been the incorrect play. If we can force him to take an extra turn, we might be able to get that DCE before our Thundurus dies. And if he doesn't discard them, we're in a good spot. He has to discard the energy, essentially. Oh, don't do this to me, man. Now, I could have actually put this onto him to prevent him from getting a prize. Or 2 prizes. But I'd rather he cleared this out, actually, so I could do more damage. Okay, he's drawing. We're both going to be drawing really deep into this. This is a good game. This is a very good game. We took the advantage, but unfortunately, Darkrai, if he does get some of that little bit of control down, we don't have much. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Not the worst. Could have been much worse. That's terrible. Dark Patch. Why did this card exist? I thought that was a good idea. Who thought buffing Dark in this format, or buffing Dark in 5th gen was incredible? Like, Dark is just too good everywhere. Standard, Expanded, Legacy, it's just so strong. So much value and support. God dang it. Okay, now we have a problem. Can't bring him out. Can't bring him out. No, come on, come on, come on. He's gonna bring out his Darkrai. I still have Keldeo Float Stone. Alright, let's dive deep, boys. That's what we need. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is... This sucks, by the way. This just sucks. We're going to prevent him from getting 2 prizes off of this. He has to switch it in now. I'm going to hold on to these for now, unless he gets this, which would suck. We're going to hold on to this as well for when he brings out that Sableye. He's going to bring out the Sableye, just keep going for Enhanced Hammer plays. We're going to put the DCE on this to force him and say, look, you have to keep discarding that. You have to now make a choice between me bringing it non-stop back and hitting you until you get a second Enhanced Hammer to play. Once he gets 2 Enhanced Hammers, it's basically over. Or if he gets lucky with another Crushing Hammer. Stressful. Alright, Ryan Knuckle, let's go. Like, this is the hardest thing for my deck to take on, and that's Heavy Control. Like, gets the energy gone, it's over. Especially when he can do it so quickly with Sableye. That's the worst part. Let's see what we can do, though. Might be able to even bait him with the Life Dew thing if he had to. Because I don't think he can load up Darkrai. He has 3 Dark Patches. He has to take 2 turns to do it. Unless he brings it. Oh, he's got only 2 Dark Patches in there. Oh my god. Probably running 3 Sableye. Maybe. He'd probably get away with 2. He's probably a better deck builder than I am. Oh boy. Let's see what we can do. All we have to do, we had to play the Escape Rope there. It just makes him, I think, rely on this. He goes for the Enhanced Hammer, gets probably rid of the DCE. Loads up both Dark. Oh, he did have it. Oh my god. So he has 3 or 4. Maybe he's still running 4. Who knows? No way. Oh, what? Wait, what? We still have a Rainbow Energy in the deck. Hold on. Oh. All right. He had that. Can't kill off the Lugia. It's gonna take him 3 turns to actually pick off that Lugia now, oddly enough. Eviolite's good. Eviolite stalls a lot of time here. Nice. Okay. We're stalling a lot of time here. Okay, so if we get the energy... Oh my god! Okay. Ugh. Can we get the Plasma Energy? He doesn't have the Enhanced Hammer back in hand. He's played how many? Just the 1. He might have another one in hand. Really wish I could end. Well, I don't want to end him right now. Although end would actually make him draw down to 0. Did I use both ends? I don't know if I use one end. There is another end somewhere. I'd be surprised. We put pressure on him now. I think we put pressure on him now with the damage. Yeah, we put pressure on him now with the damage. Put them both in range to be kind of, Yep. Nice. Okay. We can T-Plasma just to see what's left in the deck. Let's do it. Oh, it's right there. Oh my god, it's right there, guys. What? No, I wanted to see the end of that. That was so intense. Oh, come on. Did the sleep maybe put him off? Because it's enough damage. 50, 30. He has to switch into either... Oh, you know what? Maybe he ran out of dark energies, which means I get to kill either... Huh. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I wanted to see what happened. Did I get rewarded well? Eh. Better than the lowest one. That was so good, though. That was so good. Oh, well. Maybe he thought that he didn't have any more energies left, so that basically would have been the end for him. He can't bring back the enhanced hammers. Maybe he's only running one enhanced hammer. I don't know. Guess he didn't want to take that risk. Okay, that's a very long one. But that's kind of got me revved up for one more. Let's try for one more. Let's go with that. Okay, I have an 8-bomb. I lost the coin flip. Oh no, I love going second though against the deck. I have no idea what this is. Terrible, because we have no draw. But we make do. That's what we do. Here we go. Good luck, friend. Whoa! Flashbacks. Funny, get it? Because time recall. Oh my god, it's the Shaman! Yay! You guys remember my Comeback Kids deck? That's what I call it now, but what was it called? Vengeful Grave. It used to be called Vengeful Grave. Okay. Interesting. Little play there. You're not attacking with Wind Whisk, especially when you have Float Stone on this. Just check. Do you resist water? Of course you do. You don't. Nice. Pecom. Pecom's actually a very strong card if you guys need something to help you search for cards. I see Superior, though. I have a feeling this is just like a Royal Heal Superior deck. Royal Heal is okay. It's basically Jinx kissing everybody instead of just one victory kiss. It gives like a victory kiss to every single Pokemon at the end of every turn. Which, to be honest, is actually not too bad against Virbank and Hypnotoxic. It just stalls out that poison a little bit. I'm pretty sure... Actually, I guess his effect would go first. Your effect would go first on your turn, and the poison would go first on his turn. That's interesting. I've never actually thought of that interaction when anything goes between turns. If it's your effect versus their effect, I would assume it's your turn, your effect would go first. Never actually contemplated that interaction. I'd rather not play Rainbow Energy if I don't have to. The reason being I don't want to take the extra 10 damage. If I can discard it and get it out with Thundurus later, that's a better way. We have 4 Prism Energies for that very reason, and we did not. Looking for that Colress machine. Quite unfortunate. We're going to do this anyways. Play the Kyurem out. I think we're actually going to go search for... This looks like a Lugia time. Is it Lugia time? You know what? Let's actually just go for another... We'll stick to this. We'll go to the Deoxys for now. Just kind of put some damage pressure out here so either one of these could attack depending on whatever happens to him. Don't want to discard the float. Although we do have a... you know what? We have 2 Tool Scrappers. Let's just get rid of that now. Let's see what he responds with. Make him discard an energy and whatnot. You'll move. Maybe putting out the Eviolite was a little early, but I've tended to become more aggressive with my resources, especially when I know I can bring them back. He is actually going to put the energy investment for Wind Whisk. And is beautiful. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate your end plays. I'm sure my opponents are grateful when I do it too. Okay, Virizion shuts us down. Okay, for doing poison. Speaking of poison. So you're all about protecting the environment with Verdant Wind, and now you're going to Wind Whisk me. Is this a wind deck? Am I literally staring at stuff that's going to just do wind stuff to me? Just wind things. We have Keldeo Float Stone sitting right in the hand with no draw. That's pretty impressive. Question is what he's to switch into. Makes sense, because again, resists water. Virizion is just a pain for Kyurem to attack. But, luckily for us, we get to attack back. So we can do this. We're actually not going to play Thundurus yet. The reason being we have no reason to discard energy. We want to hopefully get a Lugia on the bench here. This is one of those situations where you don't need to worry too much about your Thundurus being played. Until you start falling behind Thundurus. Thundurus is always one of those like nice cards to have if you end up leading off with it, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary for victory. Do this. Right now, if I could have a third Thundurus, actually a third Deoxys wouldn't even be half bad. Just attack with Kyurem flat out. Let's just start going after Snivies. Why the hell not? Or, I should have played Escape Rope. Ooh, I messed up. He can't do anything yet, so let's see what he does. We can one-shot these anyways with Blizzard Burn. So let's start picking on Snivy. But if I made that escape rope play, that would have been... Oh, no, I would just probably put out Shaman. Or Celebi. Unless I got Colress Machine, but he wouldn't know that. Pod is nice for him. He's got the energy, which means now I want to... Ooh, yeah. So are you the Royal Heal one? You are. Yeah. Okay, you kind of suck. Let's see if I can blow it back. Do you resist water? Yeah, you do. But this actually nullifies the resistance, so if we get that out here, for some reason sends that out against us, it's dead. And then we've got the Keldeo Float Stone to make the play with. He has nothing right now. We can technically get 2 Blizzard Burns off. Let's put it that way. We have 2 Blizzard Burn plays. A Colress Machine would be the best right now to actually grab, because we could then play another energy on the Kyurem, on the other Kyurem, and be good with it. Although, this is very tempting. I definitely want to play that. Maybe look for a Colress Machine to put on this. That is a play I am considering. I don't want to discard it, though. Do I want to discard it? No, because then I have to make a Thundurus play. I don't know if I'm gonna need that. You know what though? I also don't want to take the extra damage. I don't want to take the... Yeah, so we'll do this. Either way, we're not gonna need that Plasma Energy. I think 3 will be more than enough to win against this guy because we already have kill pressure with the Kyurem. So now, choose your fodder. Who's dying? Come on, give me Celebi. or Superior. One of the two. Even Superior only saves Virbank-EX. Doesn't even save itself. It gets... Actually, no. If it takes 2 turns to heal, it'll actually live with 10 HP. Unless I get the 3rd Deoxys out. Which is not the idea, but we'll see. He must think long and hard about this one. Something is dying, though. Like, for sure, Blizzard Burn will take 1 life. And it will... Oh my god, I actually got my wish. What? Are you serious? Okay. Colorless Machine. That's... Oh, yeah, see, we had a total of 4 to play with. Or 3, actually. Oh, no, we have 4. We have the 4th one in hand. Beauty, beauty, beautiful. We can do that to get another one. Ooh, if only we had a Lugia. Lugia would have been nice there. To grab another Colress Machine, drop 2 on it. We can also... Oh, we can even make a play against the Superior by surprising it with the 3rd Deoxys. This spot is for Lugia. Unless we get a 3rd Deoxys and make that play. But for now, we'll make this play. You can load somebody up. I really don't care. What's your attack? Got it. Blizzard Burn. Bop. Gone. 2 prizes, thank you. Punt. Oh, hello, 3rd Deoxys. Now you're playing with... Oh, yeah, this is a lot of healing. Alright, it works if you're slower. It's not the absolute greatest card, but it can work in some situations. It effectively nullifies... Ooh, that sucks. You had to do that. It effectively nullifies... What's it called? It nullifies Virbank. Or it nullifies Hypnotoxic anyways, without Virbanks. I'm curious. You know what? No, you know what I do here? I go for the Escape Rope again. I go for another kill. And then surprise him with the Deoxys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can we... Oh, can we do this? Oh yeah, we can do this. Hell yeah, we can do this. Here we go. Get rid of that. Yes. Oh, we get another kill. Look at this. Come on. Next. I've never played Escape Rope this aggressively before. This is actually beautiful. That's fine, we still live. Do I have to reveal? I don't reveal the Deoxys yet. He can attack with this, though, and not kill us. Oh, Eviolite, you're so good, man. Show yourself. Look at that beautiful rock. Look at that wonderful, wonderful rock stuff. Okay, you have a Plasma Energy on you already, so I might actually just play the Plasma Energy on this. To have him ready to attack, to take on Virbank. I think we're going to do that. Let's do that so you don't lose time. Force me to get the energy, otherwise I can poke up with this one and not have to worry about this guy getting weak with 3 energy. He can't kill us, though. Even with this, he can't kill us. Unless he has Bangle, and Bangle doesn't affect this because it's not an EX. Wonderful stuff. And in this situation, it might look sketchy if I don't do this, but I'm going to poke the Virbank just because I want damage on that thing. Its resistance is not active on the bench. There we go. Awesome. So I think he figured out what we were about to do. But effectively, we took control there with that escape rope, actually. We put him on the back foot with that. Sweet, and I'm moving up a little bit on the ladder in my busy life. Don't have a lot of time to move up these days, but we're doing it. Awesome. Okay, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I will leave a screenshot of this if you guys want to take a look at this for a little bit. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys have any suggestions on decks that you would like to see from me, please leave it in the comment section below. Obviously, if I have the deck, I can show it right away, or next time I have the time to record, so probably like 5 months or so. But, if you guys have any ideas that you'd like help with, or if you'd like to give any constructive criticism, constructive feedback, I should say, on the deck, feel free to do so. I will leave a deck list in the description. You'll also see the date that it is, so if you're watching this video in the future and you see, maybe the deck list has changed, you will have to ask me on stream, twitch.tv/ProPokeNoob. That's where you can find me the most these days. But yeah, if you want an old deck that comes from June 17th, 2016, this is what it looks like currently. Thank you very much for watching, all of you. All of this content is made possible by you, the viewers. Till then, have an excellent day, and peace.